It's a record-breaking day for snow in southwestern Pennsylvania. Just before 10 this morning, we already beat the record for this day. And it has been busy for road crews trying to keep up with the snow piling up on the roads, as well as many of you trying to clean up with the snow falling on your driveways and sidewalks. And while the adults were out shoveling, the kids were out having a ball. And the snow isn't done yet. The totals have been growing by the hour. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Erica Stanish. Several school districts have either closed tomorrow or moved to remote learning. Those are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And tonight we have team coverage as the snow has been falling for more than 12 hours now. We have crews stretched across the region to give you a real-time look at what's going on outside. But first, we want to begin with KDKA First Alert meteorologist Ray Petlin and Trey Fulbright. Ray and Trey, it has been a busy couple of days in the Weather Center, and it's not over yet because after the snow passes, we have extreme cold to deal with.
Yeah, it's a real wintry setup that we're going to be dealing with over the next several days. But look at what we have here. This is a view from the top of Gateway Center down towards the Fort Duquesne Bridge. Underneath it, a frozen Allegheny River with accumulated snow. You look at the radar and you can see we have all this snow. We had some freezing rain. This is continuing to work through, and we're in the midst of a little break. But that little break is going to be short-lived because you can see just on the other side, we're picking up on snow. And when you start seeing these dark blues, that is an indication of heavy snowfall. So we are not done just yet, even though things may have lightened up for you briefly. We've seen around 10 inches of snowfall so far and warm air trying to punch in. Now, the good news is that warm air is going to start to get shut off as the colder and drier air on the backside of this system starts to work in here and starts to erode at that snow on the backside. So you can see it starting to break up a little bit as you get towards Lima, Ohio, just west of Mansfield, just west of Columbus. And then we're going to start seeing that snow continue to push through here over the coming hours. But the cold and dry air is going to return. It's going to be sort of an opposite feature of what we had earlier yesterday when the snow was falling and evaporating because the air was so dry. Now that the moisture is going to be moving out and the dry air is going to be moving back in, we're going to be cutting off that snow, but the temperatures are going to take a big time hit. So we still have more snow to get through. Another punch of some steady, if not downright heavy snow is about to move into Pittsburgh. And Trey, we have seen a lot today, with even more on the way. So what are some of the reports you have?
Yeah, Ray, we've gotten reports of 16 inches in some of our area today, up around the up to our north and west. I'll show you those in just a second, but let me show you the hourly forecast with that next round coming through the next couple of hours between now and 10 p.m. Another round of moderate to heavy snow will add on an additional 1 to 3 inches across our area, with temperatures that'll gradually drop down into the upper teens as we work our way into the early morning hours. An additional 1 to 3 inches expected across most of our area, so that's going to add on to the double-digit totals we have already seen so far today across western PA. I believe this has gone over to the wrong folder here for me, so let me pop up something here very quickly, and we'll go ahead and show you those snowfall reports that we've seen so far today across our area. Remember, these are the totals we've had up through 6 o'clock tonight, and we're going to add an additional 1 to 3 inches on top of that around the Grove City area. 14.5 inches there in Mercer County, 9 inches in Oil City. Brookville coming in with 12.6 inches. We had a 16-inch report in Clarion, 14 inches there in Wampum and Lawrence County, 14 inches in Nixon, Butler County, 14 inches also in Hampton Township. We're waiting on this total to update at the National Weather Service, but so far 9.4 inches. That's likely going to be 10 inches very soon. 15.8 inches there in in Freedom in Beaver County. Down to the south, this was the area we were projecting to have some of the lower snowfall amounts. Waynesburg coming in at 8.1, 7.5 there in Morgantown, 6 inches there just east of Kingwood, and 8 inches in Garrett County. Temperatures outside right now are continuing to drop down from the teens or the lower 20s back into the teens, and then we are going to be looking at much more cold air on the way. This is what we're tracking for the rest of the week. A windy Monday and Tuesday with lingering snow showers, and that wind is going to usher in a prolonged period of cold. I'm going to show you those forecast wind chill values coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Trey. KDKA photojournalist Damian Catanza giving us this 360 view of the snow as it's been falling today through the city of Pittsburgh. The snowstorm has been creating headaches for drivers and people that rely on public transportation. Late this afternoon, PRT suspended bus and rail services. Ricky Sayer caught up with some who were expecting a bus this afternoon. Ricky.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, this is actually some lighter snow than what we saw just a couple of hours ago. You can see that the gate is down here at the Gateway T station. And look here at the sidewalk. Besides this little path we're walking in right now, much of this sidewalk and much of the sidewalks downtown have not been touched. And we're over here at Stanwix and Penn Avenue. And I want to kind of show you what happens when we have to kind of trudge through the snow here on Penn Avenue. This is what buses are dealing with. So we'll tell you now about what happened when we got this email just a couple of hours ago, about 5:20, I want to say, saying that the bus service had been suspended as well as rail service. So there was a big group of people on Smithfield waiting for a bus. These are people who, for one reason or another, had to come downtown today. We told them about bus service being suspended, and they asked us, so does this mean the bus isn't picking us up? Well, that email wasn't explicit. So I called up a PRT spokesperson, and they confirmed that buses will not be picking up any more passengers. So what about the people on the buses? The spokesperson told me they will get dropped off at their stop. So as long as there's someone on the bus, it will continue just not picking anyone up. PRT CEO said in a statement that they commended drivers for doing their best under challenging conditions, but said that the situation has deteriorated to the point where continuing service could put their riders and operators at risk. So with multiple buses already stuck in the snow, they said PRT would err on the side of caution. I did update that group of people who are waiting for their buses, and one man told me that he lives in Arlington and he's now not sure how he'll get home.
But they shut the buses down. People are stranded. Like, we're stuck out here. We can't get home because we rely on the buses. I understand that people need to be getting the conditions aren't safe. But I mean, what about the people that are already out here? You're telling them not to pick up anybody. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
PRT says normal operations are expected to resume tomorrow. Reporting live downtown, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.
And coming up tonight on KDKA News at 7, we're going to talk with PRT to get the latest on bus and rail services and what you can expect in the morning. Now, Beaver County saw some of the heaviest of the snowfall today. Our Mamie Ball is live in Baden right now. And Mamie, how is it looking out there?
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Erica. In the last few minutes, it's really picked up. We're in Baden, Beaver County. You're looking at Route 65 behind me. The roads are very hard to drive on right now. We've seen a few plow trucks go by. I did speak with Beaver County Emergency Services, but before we get there, let me give you an estimate. Let's take a look at just how much snow has fallen on the ground here. So right here is where the snow is at its freshest. So I got my trusted yardstick. There we are. 9.5 inches. That's what we have an estimate so far of the snow that has fallen on the ground here in Beaver County. I did speak with emergency services. They tell me what they're seeing when it comes to the calls that they're getting.
You know, storm-related calls are at minimum. Our medical calls seem to be up, but they're not really storm-related medical calls. So yeah, just the typical chest pains, trouble breathing, falls actually inside of the house more than outside.
Brewer says there will be extended response times, so they want people to keep that in mind. Now, your state roads are being taken care of by PennDOT. When it comes to Beaver County, 6 plow trucks are out taking care of county roads and bridges. There are 59 municipalities in the county. Each one has their own crews out taking care of local roads. Ambridge, however, has declared a state of disaster emergency due to not having enough plow trucks. I spoke with Daniel Camp, another county official. He tells me things will get better once the snow tapers off.
It's tough, you know, it's tough because to have these other municipalities come over and help out, you know, they have to take care of their municipality first. So I think in the long run, it's just it's a waiting game. And once the snow stops, they'll be able to clear it a little bit better. But it's hard to keep up with this snow continuing to come down all day.
County officials say they do believe people are heeding the warning to stay indoors. And I can tell you this, we did not see many people on our way up here. It took us 50 minutes to get here from downtown Pittsburgh, straight up Route 65. Too many people were not out on the roads, and a lot of businesses, if not all of them, are closed at this time. We are live at a Sheetz right now. Now, county officials say it's an all-hands-on-deck situation until 10 p.m. tomorrow. Reporting live in Baden, Mamie Ba, KDKA-TV News.